Wow. Second episode of the week.
Oh, yeah, this is our second episode. That's a tongue twister.
Second of the week, yeah.
Yeah, so we've seen each other twice this week, Senorita.
It's a lot,
Do you think we'll get annoyed of each other?
Yeah.
Well, no, it would be as if we had a radio show. We'd see each other 5 times a week.
That's why I told those fuckers at radio just not to bother. They said, do you and Lou want a radio show? I said, no, mate, I'm fucking happy.
Yes, we would.
Yeah, bloody hell. Yeah, we'd go off leather. Lou drove me here this morning. My brother had to fly in last night, Hot Wheel, borrow my car. It's as soon as I jumped in, you were about to reverse as a motorcycle was coming along the road. They go, whoop, Luke, motorcycle. I go, fuck, this isn't going to be good. It was a bit of a wild ride, but I had to be on.
I get a bit nervous when someone's in my car because I reckon when I drive without someone, I'm just kind of like slouch. But when someone's in the car, I'm like,
yeah.
I'm really upright and
You thought
uptight.
everything was going to hit you. You thought that tram was going to hit us.
Oh, yeah. No, there was a moment this tram was coming and it was kind of like veering towards us. But then
I was like, it's
obviously,
on tram track stuff.
Yeah.
So you're fine.
Yeah.
It's probably just going to go next to us.
Yeah.
But it was an eye-opening experience. Thank you for driving.
Better than you thought?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
It was.
And some good music. But a bit too much dancing.
Music was a bit fucked.
Bit too much dancing.
Yeah, I was
a bit dangerous.
Bit over that.
Yeah.
But
You didn't say anything though.
no, I'll let you because you're driving me. I'm polite. You know what I mean?
Not me as a passenger. Give me the aux cord.
Mate, every time you don't even say hello to me when you get in my vehicle. You literally just start trying to get your music on. Fair
Apple
dinkum.
play. You know what I always notice though when you drive or when you park a car? Why is it so much easier to park on one side than the other? Like I'm quite good at parallel parking on
Just because you'd be used to it.
On the left side.
But when do you ever have to parallel park the other way? It's always your left side.
No, there's a street in Vaucluse if you want to go to the beach.
Oh, okay.
That you've got to park on the other side.
So generally, yeah.
I had to do it yesterday, and I thought, oh, shit.
I know that fucking.
Yeah, I was thinking, shit, I could hit this truck here.
It is a bit weirder just because you're not used to it going that way. You know what I mean? Because you're always used to going.
Because I've gotten a lot better at parallel parking.
I just had to park your car just then, Dale. You had to get out of your car.
Yeah, but that was very tight.
It was a tight park.
I was going, come on, stop. Come on, stop.
I didn't have much to work with.
Nah, there was one point where you got a little bit too heavy on the accelerator and you went too far than I'd said.
Yeah, but
weren't listening.
You can nudge a little.
Well, you were very close to the Lexus.
No, what was the one behind me?
The Lexus.
I think I tapped it.
Oh, great.
No, but like...
If anyone knows where the studios is, don't come for Gianni.
Yeah. And it wasn't a Lexus, it was a Ford Ranger.
Yeah.
But you can, a little, when the parks are that tight, you can nudge them a little.
Just like how I was going to nudge that other car.
Just like, yeah, you were
You get a little tickle.
Yeah, she was behind a truck going, should I give him a little tink? Should I give him a little tink?
It reminds me of, like, you being in the passenger seat reminds me of having my dad in the car.
Perfect.
Fuck's sake, I'd be driving and Franco would be like 10 to 2, 10 to 2, and I'd have to have my hands on the steering. And if I even put like one hand down, just like rest on my hand and drive with one, he'd be like 10 to 2.
Well,
I'm even like 28 when he's doing this.
Yeah, but you're still
and he still won't even barely let me drive his car in New Zealand. He'd be like, I'll just drop you off.
I was thinking like, should we swap and I'll just drive Gianni to the... But I was like, no, that's rude to say. But to be fair, that fucking thought did cross my mind.
I would have preferred it. I don't like driving.
Yeah, I fucking love driving.
I feel like a lot more blokes do than chicks. And saying that though, my friend Tor is obsessed with driving. Like if there's any long road trip, she's like, I'm driving.
I like drive. Yeah, I like driving because I'm in control. Number one. Number two, it's like some of the only times I get by myself.
Therapeutic,
mate.
It's like me with a hot girl lap.
Yeah, well, fuck me. You must want some alone time. You do 10 of the cunts a day.
I don't drop 10 hot girl laps a day.
How many a day? Realistically?
Yeah,
and be honest.
I'll do a morning trot in the morning.
Yep.
On my own or with a friend. That's a catch-up time for me.
Yep.
And then often I'll get some fresh air in the afternoon.
Nice. So two a day?
Two small ones.
Small?
I like to get 10,000 steps.
Fair.
So 2 like 4Kers.
Fuck. That's pretty big.
Mate, that's nothing on these trots.
Isn't it?
Some trots I'll do 10Ks. I Strava'd yesterday and I walked 9Ks.
I knew if you push her a little bit, the truth would come out. See,
no, Jarch, I only did one walk.
Went from 4 straight to 10. And
I
that's
did
just
one walk yesterday. So I didn't do my 2 trots. I just did one 9K.
That's good.
Also, you rip on me for not working. You aspire to be what I am.
That's what
so
I've told
eat
you.
shit.
Lou.
Wrecked.
That is the goal.
You aspire to be me.
Hold on.
Jarch wants to be Louisa Claire Delden. He wants to be what I am. Jack wants to be me.
Lou,
I want to be you.
Okay. Nothing says good podcasting like yelling over each other. That is the goal. Eventually, I love what I do. I don't want to leave my job. It's really great. But that, the goal would be to be doing that. But just know that once I'm in that lane, I'm never going to ever say that I've got hard work to do or that my life is hard. Lou,
Jarch,
I'm sorry. You haven't done a fucking ounce of hard work
We're
in
3
your life.
minutes in. Don't fucking come for me. I will actually get my hot coffee and throw it on that chinless face.
Mate.
Just because I don't work and we're not doing this again. Just
Luke,
because I don't work a 9 to 5 doesn't mean I don't work hard.
You can't yell at me about me saying I would never complain about that work and call it hard because I've done truly hard work before. Mate, I used to work in a hold on, Luke. Just let me finish without I don't shear sheep. Without yelling over me, just let me get the point across, okay, please. So say when I was like 18, 19, I'd get up, I'd work at a dairy. Then I'd go and work on a property, on a farm, until about 3:30 in the afternoon. Then I'd go work back at the dairy from 4 to 8.
Yep.
So that's like 3 in the morning till 8 at night, rinse and repeat. That was hard to do because it was fucking long fucking days, hard work. Now, if I get to the stage where I'm doing a couple of podcasts a week, making videos, I'm never going to be like, it's just really hard. I'm going to be like, bruh, this is fucking living. This is the shit.
I love what I do. I'm very blessed and I love everything about it. But like, you can't say to someone else that what they do isn't hard because sometimes it is hard coming up with content.
Yeah, it's tough.
Other people who work in accounting would be like, fuck, I don't know how you guys do it sometimes.
Absolutely. But I'm just saying, like, it's a much better life than
it is. I'm very grateful and I'm very blessed and I'm very happy.
Yeah.
But it is still hard compared to some people.
I reckon if I get to that stage, I'll never be like, this is really hard. I'll be like, there'll be gripes where it's like, fuck, I've got a bit of writer's block. Don't think I'm coming up with funny shit.
Yeah, so that's hard. That's just the language I'm using.
It's not a hard day, is it?
Well, it is because you're like, fuck, I've got to get this content across for a brand and I'm not funny today. And it's just shit. It's a bit hard. Just let me have the word.
You can have the word, but I'm never going to call it hard work.
I'd like to see you bloody do a 3-day shoot in Brisbane and bloody 33 degrees and bloody tradie gear and big work boots.
Mate, the other day, not too long ago, I was jackhammering fucking concrete at a fucking food factory, smelling all the shit. The bins were next to me. All the fucking bad shit was like that they had to get rid of. All the waste, and I'm fucking jackhammering in like 33 degree heat, smelling all that shit. I'm going like.
I'd quite like to do that.
Would you?
Yeah.
Would you like
that? That jackhammering sounds fun.
It's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
It was pretty hard.
Yeah. I reckon I could do with some extracurricular.
Well, see, this is
maybe I could get a tradie job.
Well, what we're thinking is, you know how you were saying you wanted to come in the office when you were get on the piss. I'd take you to work. I can't do that because I'd get fired.
Well, we could call your boss.
He would.
I could call him.
I'd be ducking punches. Yeah, mate, you might convince him.
Hey, wondering if I could just come hang out for the day.
Yeah, just annoy everyone in the office, like criminally hungover.
Hey guys,
and like ruin your working day.
Yeah.
But what we were thinking that maybe is, which would be a bit of funny content, we get you up to the farm. Make sure that Dad has like a full day's work. Yes. We both get fucking fucked the night before.
Heaps of whiskey.
So we're criminally hungover and then we've got to do a full day's work.
Yep.
Very hung.
Yes, please.
I think that would be fun.
That sounds
it won't be fun, but
it sounds fun.
It'll be hilarious.
It sounds really fun. I would like to do that.
So we're going to do that, Bedwetters.
So what sort of work will we be doing? Will there be any
hopefully
sharing?
There's some fencing. Nah, because we're running cattle.
Fencing's the one, right, where you wire it together.
Yep. And then probably just maybe some cattle work.
Or around the cows.
Maybe we'll have to fucking...
Or bulls.
Dig some holes.
I could dig a hole. I will be a little bit nervous around the cows. They seem to stare at me often.
They do that to everyone, Dull. This isn't just a Lou problem.
Well, just tell you last time we
It's just me. It's like they just stare at me. It's weird.
I mean, last time I went to the farm,
Yeah.
I had a steering competition.
Yeah, they tend to do that with everyone.
Backed away.
They do that with dogs. You know what I mean? It's not just Lou.
Inquisitive.
Now, should we get to where you want to go?
The roast.
Yep.
Shall we check who's won?
Well, we know who's won.
Oh, well, let's just check.
Yeah,
I'll just read it out.
I suppose we better.
All right. Well, it was a pretty even roast, some would say. But I mean, the stats don't lie, do they?
Well, according to you, last time they did. This is the can I say something before we get into it?
No, I'm well aware that you'll say that.
Lou, stop assuming what I'm going to say. Can I say something?
No,
just allow me.
I know what you're going to say.
I might surprise you.
I know what you're saying.
I listened back to the roast. I truly listened back to it, and I remember thinking to myself, she might have pipped me here. It was a good effort. Mm-hmm. I think mine was more clever. I think yours was a better roast, as roasts go. Mm-hmm. And I think you deservedly probably won this round.
Okay.
I've got to cop that on the chin, on my chin, which I don't have.
Well, see, I thought when I heard the last part of your roast, I thought he's got me here. The delivery was perfection.
That's very kind.
It was perfection.
That's very kind. But yeah. I reckon fair income, fair and square, I reckon you got me. And I'm proud of you. I didn't think you had it in you.
It's really kind. I don't want to start crying.
Don't cry. It was a very good effort. I think it was a tremendous roast.
So, likewise.
I think it was good listening. The Bedwetters seemed to get around it. And what I like about it is it's made for a hell of a finale.
Yeah.
Like,
do you know what I think? Round 3, we should have background music. Like, there's something a bit. Do you know what I mean? Like, it needs a bit of I like tune
it.
In the
I
back.
like it. We should have like a lead up.
Yeah.
I reckon we get it done within the next. I reckon we do it like the third roast
soon
in like a month.
Okay. Well, you know what we're doing on Monday. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, tell the Bedwetters.
Next week, I've decided that. We both not. Well, Jack's very, 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 very not good with. Oh, that's good English. Very, very bad with taking compliments. So next Wednesday on the podcast, we're going to do the compliment off,
which will be fun.
Where we just compliment each other,
and it's genuine.
Yeah,
like genuine things.
Really
we like.
Nice
things.
Mate. I'm going to be like the entire time.
I'm going to struggle, but I think
the way you're sitting now, you're even like, ew.
Mate, it's just going to be a bit hard. Like. I think it'll be hilarious doing a compliment off. So we've got to sit down and write like things we genuinely like about each other.
Like, Jack, I love when
you... Don't. Not yet. Just only do it when we need to.
But back to the roast.
Yeah, what did we end up at?
Jarchy, 43%.
Yep.
Lulu, 57%.
Yeah, it's a nudge, isn't it?
You know what?
It's fairly...
I'm really good at roast.
I've got to give it to her.
I can take that.
I've got to give it to her.
I'm feeling.
Although there was some.
Oh, here we go.
Something that came to the table that was brought to my attention.
Is it time for Hingey Wingeys?
No, I don't think so. So when we do these roasts, I distinctly remember last time we did the roast, I won quite convincingly. Lou found it very hard to swallow that I had won. And I said, well, this was a democratic process. We put it to the Bedwetters. They voted. She was calling for Russian collusion. She was saying that I must have cheated. I must have been sending messages telling people to vote for me. I must have been doing this, that, and the other. And I was like, people who tend to say that shit usually do it themselves.
I disagree.
And they assume.
I disagree.
Now, one of your good friends, close friends, sent me a message
Impossible,
yesterday.
I don't have any friends.
You do. You've got a lot of mates. And this is one of your I'm not going to name him or her.
I know who it is. It's fucking Tor. Little bitch.
Tor sent me a message yesterday. She goes, hey, do with this what you will, but just know that these are going around. And it was
I'm coming
Lulu
for you, Tor.
Sending messages screenshotting the roast going, hey, please vote for me.
That's a lie. I said vote for Lulu.
Vote for Lulu, lol. And then she goes, if I'm getting this Jarch, just know there's a fuckload of other people getting it. And I go, Tor, I love you. Thank you for this. And that does not surprise me one fucking little bit.
Judge, it's like when people, go for president in the US, they've got a campaign. I had to do my campaign.
It's coercion.
I sent it to a couple friends.
Imagine if someone's thinking about voting for me and then they get this message, hey guys, please vote for Whittle Woo Woo. You'd turn
What, so I can't send it to my mum and Tor?
You coward.
Maybe one other?
I reckon you got like a secret Instagram where you just like, there's fucking 400 cunts and you're like, oi, guys.
I thought about putting it on my close friends and then I thought,
you would have removed me off your close friends and done it.
No, I didn't, but I thought about it.
I know you would have. Anyway, that's not taking anything away from your win because I truly think that you earned that win. I'm just saying, you're a coward.
I did practice it at home.
Yeah, no excuses.
In front of the mirror.
For me, really. Hurts though, still hurts.
Yeah, well, round 3.
But you got, hey, you know.
Shit, so whoever loses round 3 gets the tat.
That's correct.
I know what's going to happen. If I lose, you'll still get the tattoo with me.
Probably would, yeah. Those tattoos don't really mean much to me.
It's a big deal for me.
I know it is.
I'd get it there because no one would ever see it.
Which is so wild.
Why?
It's just hilarious. Like, a lip tattoo is fucking loose.
I know, but no one sees it.
I know,
unless I show anyone.
Correct.
Which I know will be my party trick.
Yeah, mate.
Jill will pass away.
Can I tell you what my favourite joke of yours was out of your roast?
Yes, please.
I really enjoyed, based on delivery and the fucking, just the joke, when you were like, you've got really bad road rage. Is it because mummy and daddy didn't let Jarchy drive in a big city? I was like, good, this is good shit.
He's good.
It was good.
And
So
we
I'm proud
started
of
the
you.
compliment off.
No, that's...
So, Jack, I love when you...
Yeah, nah. You could, compliments about, like, jokes and shit, fine.
Yeah.
Because it's but about yourself personally, tough to fucking grapple with.
Yeah.
Now, in terms of this second podcast, Bedwetters, I feel like this is going to be, like, much more of an ode to the bedwetter.
Yeah.
So...
We've come up with a few other things we love.
We've got new segments that are going to come along, which should be fun.
Yep.
We've got it'll be the same sort of dribble and fucking banter that you're sort of used to, I suppose. Don't say banter, but you know.
Banter with the girls, banter with the lads.
No, it's just Lou and Josh. Just
banter. Maybe we change the potty to Banter 101.
But I think you guys sent a lot of great bloody
using your hands a lot.
suggestions. Sorry, when I'm thinking about other shit while trying to explain shit, but my brain isn't thinking about what I'm trying to talk about.
Let me get up the content.
Yeah, so you guys have sent in a lot of stuff for us to fucking choose from. So we're going to pick some stuff that you guys have sent. We want you guys calling in. We might listen to bedwetter stories. You guys just spinning yarns and Lou and I react to them. We'll still be doing the hotline in this one.
Yeah.
But I feel like Wednesday's podcast will be the same podcast you know and love. This podcast will be that, but with a bit of more of an emphasis on the bedwetter.
Yeah. So we might ask on Tuesday, like stories from you guys.
Yep.
And then if we've got a story, we'll tell it as well. But it will be a lot more involving the bedwetters. So
Yeah.
keep calling the hotline.
Yep.
If you've got good yarns, obviously we want to hear that.
DM us. We've been a bit
DM
slack on the
us.
DMs, but I've been trying to fucking get in them recently and just start getting through all the DMs because you guys have sent some fucking good content in there. So yeah, we're pretty excited about it.
Yeah.
And 2 a week, baby, from now on.
I was about to say glappy. I was meant to say happy to have you guys here.
And you said glappy to have you here.
There was like a genuine, and if it doesn't fit.
Yeah, it's good. So yeah, that's what we're here for.
Welcome.
Welcome.
I was having a browse of the net last night.
The net, man.
The internet.
Surfing the web.
Safari.
Yep.
Chrome. Just going for everybody gone surfing on Google Chrome.
No, not bad.
Hey, I don't mind this for a segment. Lulu's gone surfing on Google Chrome.
Yeah, I don't mind it either.
And then it's just me.
Yep, I'm happy with it.
Hot content.
All right, what'd you
Hot
find?
content. So there's a sex therapist who's revealed a strict rule for her and her husband to keep their spark alive.
No pegging.
What's that?
Don't worry.
No, what is that?
When a bird puts a strap on and fucks her husband up their ass. That's pegging. Hey, don't kink shame, baby.
I'm not, but just my brain went to visualization. So A therapist, she's gone viral on TikTok for this. She's calling it kind of like a trend, what they do. So a lot of people associate kissing with, like if your partner comes up to you, starts kind of kissing you and touching you, like, oh, they want to have sex. It's sort of like a way to get in the mood. So they've sort of tried to differentiate that from intercourse, Jack. So the trend that they do every night is
no, don't.
They just hook up. They just pash for like a couple minutes a night.
So they reverted back to being fucking 13.
So they'll have like, it might be like 7 p.m. They're like, oh, pash time.
No, they won't. Well, just sit there and kiss.
I don't like it either.
I
don't like it. It's giving me each to their own.
How do you finish? Like,
do they have a timer?
When do you stop? Do you just like stop kissing, like pat her on the head and go, oh, I'm going to go watch Deal or No Deal?
Maybe. I think that's probably how it works. So they make a conscious effort every night just to pash.
Right, each their own. Fuck, good on them. But geez, I wouldn't like to do that.
If I'm kissing, passion, hooking up, tonguing, it's authentic. I'm not going, oh shit, we haven't done our 2-minute pash.
Yeah, dude.
But it seems to be working for them.
Really?
They've been together a long time.
True. Well, you got to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, what do you and Steph do to mix it up?
We usually bring in like dwarf strippers and stuff and BDSM sort of stuff. We've got that thing where she puts me up on the wall and she's got the 9 tails whip and just whips the fuck out of me.
Oh, yeah, in your beautiful Rose Bay home, you've just got a wall.
Yeah. It's a rotating wall.
Oh,
so
yes.
You go.
I did see that when I came over for Naked Twister.
Correct. It's voice activated. You go, fuck time, and the wall goes like that. And then we've just got them there ready.
And then how do you get it back into the wall?
Fuck over.
It's interesting you say that because I was drawing up some plans for renovations, and I was thinking of doing that.
Were you?
But I wasn't sure on what the voice command could be, so that's great inspo for me. Thank you.
Well, what do you think your voice command?
Root time.
Yeah, root time.
Big rooter over.
Yeah. Big rooter LDD.
Yes. Exactly
Long
what I
Dick
was thinking.
Dowden. LDD. Long Dick Dowden. Well, the Bedwetters do think you've got the biggest.
Luigi Deldin. Perhaps that was his nickname.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, back to the kissing thing. I just would find that a little weird.
I feel like it would almost ruin the mood. Like, imagine you're cooking dinner and then you're like, oh, shit.
But then, like...
we haven't done our
hookup.
Yeah,
kissing. But do they do it like that? It's set at a certain time?
I didn't ask.
But then surely naturally that would just progress into fucking. Do you know what I mean?
They make it like a strict rule that it's like, you've done your tonguing, over.
So like the worst part of it. That's what they take.
You don't like a pash?
No, I love a pash.
Oh.
I do. But like, let's be real. It's probably not the funnest part of consensual coitus.
No, it's not, but I love a pash. You sound like a freaky guy.
You do love, yeah.
I do love rooting too. I've had so many of my friends be like, can you stop calling it rooting?
No.
I'm like, no, it's amazing.
That's what...
I'm the big rooter 2023.
Fucking oath, dog. What do they call it?
Fucking.
Yeah. Which is worse, probably.
Yeah.
A root sounds better than...
Sexual intercourse.
Perfect. So your friends are fucking serial killers.
Should we partake in some sexual intercourse today, Jeremy? Oh, Susanna, I think I'm free at 3. We'll do our pashing at 2, and then sexual intercourse at 3 on the dot. Hour of pash and sexual intercourse.
Hour of pash. Fuck off the hour of power. It's the hour of pash.
Hour of pash. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is actually a new segment. I've just decided.
Okay, I like it.
It's called Lulu Goes Surfing on Google Chrome.
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
Okay, cool. And so my second article that I found, I will not, sir, get around this.
Yeah.
So this is the title. The clickbait. But it ain't clickbait. It's pure accuracy.
Is it?
I have a pet crocodile who sleeps in my bed and loves cuddles.
Fuck,
it's like having a dog. Jonathan from Mexico and his pet croc, Gamora. Gamora is free to roam around the house as she wills.
Oh, yeah, she is. So he's fucking living on borrowed time.
Like, sorry, Gamora. You're a big unit.
Just look.
You're a big unit, Gamora. I'm all for wild pets as
It is
pets.
a crocodile.
Like I would have Kevin as not a stuffed animal if I could.
Fucking.
And I'd have Kevin in my bed as a real koala if I could, but not Gamora the croc.
Do you know, because reptiles, they can only recognize you as a non-threat. They can never, like, love you. You know what I mean? Reptiles
It'll maul him to death.
Yeah, they can just... reptiles, like snakes and shit, they can recognize you as a non-threat, but they're never like a dog that will, like, love you.
Yeah.
So that fucking thing, when it gets big enough and it just goes, yeah, this guy's a non-threat, but I've got a little rumble in my tummy. Next thing you know, he's wrapped his jaws around this cunt's head in bed.
Yeah.
He gets what's coming to him, mate.
Gamora eats rabbit, rat, beef, chicken, and some...
And owner.
Crustaceans?
Crustaceans.
Crustacean.
Yeah, right. I mean...
Like, look, don't get me wrong. If I could have a pet giraffe in bloody Rose Bay, I would.
That'd be tough.
Yeah.
How big those fuckers are.
But I'm on the top floor, so he could just be in the below bit, and then I just see his head.
Would be through. Yeah.
I just wake up. Morning, Jeremy.
You're a child.
Well, what pet?
Brain. I love but I like it. I like the way you thought.
What pet would you have if you could have any pet in the world?
Probably.
A sloth.
I would like a sloth. We'd look like each other. Probably like a black leopard. Otherwise known as a panther. Well, you know panthers aren't actually an animal.
Sex panther works 60% of the time, every time. Smells like Bigfoot's dick.
So you know panthers aren't actually an animal?
That's for Mancaman, anyone playing at home.
Everyone knows that, Lou.
Okay.
Uh,
Brian Fantana, Channel 9.
All right.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Nothing more funny than people quoting movies. Please continue. Do some more quotes.
It's just the illusion of the pants. I got to take these pants back to the pants store.
What other cool quotes have you got? From
Mr.
movies?
Burgundy, you have a massive erection.
Yeah, hey, what other cool quotes have you got? This is prime comedy.
You got to take those clothes back to the toilet store?
Yeah. Well, more.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Oh, you can remember stuff from movies. Oh, what other quotes have you got? This is prime podcasting.
Gonna hold my baby, gonna hold her tight.
Fuck that one up. But what else? What else?
Baxter, you ate a whole wheel of cheese? I'm not even mad. I'm impressed.
Oh, whoa, you remembered another line.
I'm sitting here in my Aquajet 9000 enjoying my average meal of waffles, steak, and whiskey. If you don't think this is the greatest song ever, then I will fight you, and that's no lie.
Hey, can you shut the fuck up?
Happily.
Can you shut the fuck up?
Happily.
Just for me.
Sorry, let's go back to what animal you'd have. I'm done. I'm done on the quotes.
You done on the quotes?
I promise I'm done. I would love to do some Step Brothers, but I'm done. I'll hold my tongue. I'll hold my tongue for Pashing Hour.
I said no. Stop forcing it on me. It's fucking ridiculous.
The Hour of Pash.
Oh, imagine if that couple had a podcast and they just sat there and pashed for the podcast and you could hear it as ASMR in the microphones.
People would get around that.
Oh, fuck me.
Some people like some crazy shit.
I know, dude.
ASMR of pashing would probably be a thing.
Oh, it's gross. Have you seen those Twitch streamers that have, they've got like an ear, like a rubber ear, and they just like lick and suck the ear into a microphone, and people, they wear a bikini and people watch that. And I've, like, when you click along streams, I've gone onto one and all you can hear is like, and bruh, it's like when you're in a swag and you can hear people in other swags like kissing, you know what I mean? And all you can hear is, and you're
Also,
like, oh my God.
that noise.
Oh, it fucks me off.
Beep his name, but who was addicted to affairs.
Yeah.
Would eat dumplings. Like, I like genuinely got to the point where I was like, I don't know if I could be with him long term for the way he eats his dumplings.
Fair. How much dumplings did he eat?
He owned a fair few dumps.
Really?
Like he'd be having like 15 dumps in one serve.
How many times a week?
I reckon like 3.
Fuck, so you're dealing with that shit a lot.
He's having 45 dumps a week.
Literally dumps. Dumping the dumps.
Well, you'd be looking at those going, I know what's going on. You're sick. Yeah, that's Lulu goes surfing on Google Chrome.
Oh, that's cool.
I better write it down in the content list.
Yeah, write it down.
While Jack finds his content, I'll just sing for everyone. I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep 'cause I'd miss you, babe. And I don't want to miss a thing. I just opened my eyes and Jarchy has the look of what it would look like if he was about to murder someone.
Yeah. Pretty
I
close.
thought you were about to jump across there. Ooh! Sorry.
What?
Prison.
Oh, yeah, fuck. That's what we
Lulu
should
want
do.
prison.
Okie doke. So shout out to Marcus Mullins. Listen, fair dinkum, mate. Me and him have been fucking orchestrating this. This is all Marcus. Jeez, that cough back.
Sorry.
This is all Marcus. But in terms of the orchestration, like I've had to drive from North Sydney to Alexandria to pick these up. Then they'd fucking returned them to Marcus. Returned them to Marcus, returned to sender. So there was nothing there, and it's just been a bit of a fucking fuck
You've
around.
been like Santa Claus trying to find the right house to drop off the presents.
But he's got some presents here for Lulu. And
Are those all mine?
Yep. And you got a card at the top there too. So just get it
It's
out. Read the
light.
card. I've got one too, I believe. That one. Presents too. So you got a little prezi there.
Lou, you're a great fella. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Bedwetters for life. P.S. Stinks of merch. Marcus, a.k.a. Bruiser, a.k.a. Bigfoot.
Bigfoot. Cheers, Bigfoot. Cheers, Bruiser.
You know what they say? Bigfoot.
Massive cock.
I was alluding to that.
Yeah. But that's just what they say.
Thanks, Marcus. Everyone knows how much I love presents.
Should I get you a knife or?
Nah, mate. Don't you worry, these boxing guns. She's nearly there.
This makes for a tremendous podcast.
Okay, I've got it. It's coming for the review.
Okay. So I got one of these too.
Bedwetters for life!
Which is pretty flip.
Merch. Merch time. Thanks, Marcus.
BW4L. So this is a cap with a Bedwetters for life, essentially logo on it, and then Lou's got something else.
Oh, another
this
present.
Is the,
So you suit a hat.
oh, you actually, I was about to say you actually suit, but I don't need compliments. You,
Tobbs, Dave, do I suit it? Oh, we got thumbs up.
you do suit it. Now,
Do I put my ears in or out?
tuck your ears.
Okay.
Now this is what we came here for.
Is this from you or me?
This is from Marcus. From you. Yeah, it's from you, Lou. But I think this is the one we really want. I think this is a perler.
I'm scared. Okay, I'm opening the green box.
Oh, what's that say? There's another one.
There's another card. It's the same card.
Okay, cool.
T-shirt that says Bedwetters for life, and there's a photo of,
8-year-old fat Lou.
and it says put the Lou in delusional.
How good is that, dude? How good? Puts the Lou into...
That's amazing.
Bruiser, you have absolutely smoke showed that, mate.
That is so good.
So it's got Bedwetters for life on the front
Puts the Lou in delusional.
and the photo of Lou, of fat 8-year-old Lou. It's
That
a
is
fucking perler.
phenomenal.
We've almost got to fucking, put that there.
That is so good.
You've absolutely crushed it, mate.
Oh, Marcus, Bigfoot. That's up there with Kevin.
That is up there.
That's up there with Kev.
With-
I think that's tied equal first place for the best bedwetter gift.
Yeah. It's an absolute. You've done very
It's a
fucking well,
ripper.
mate. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Marcus.
It's very kind. That's a very, very kind and thoughtful thing to do.
People going out of their way to send us gifts.
Yeah, fucking oath. I mean,
Stunning.
my dad doesn't even know my birthday. So
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't. If you ask him right now, he wouldn't know.
Can we call him?
Yeah,
Can we call him and ask?
yeah.
What is your birthday?
26th of September. He'd want to fucking answer.
You have called Miles Archstyle of
Okay.
Landmark Bolton Walker.
Fuck.
I'm sorry I'm
I wonder
unable
if
to
Franco
take your
would know
call,
mine.
but leave a message and I'll get back to you
You
as
wanna
soon as
try?
possible.
Should we give
Thank
Franco
you.
a call?
Yep.
Hi, Dad.
Hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, vaguely. It's not very good reception.
Oh, well, it's Jarch here as well.
How you
It's
going,
Jarch
Franco?
and
Hey, what are you guys up to?
We're just
You're
wondering.
not bloody doing... yeah.
We're up to no good, mate.
We're just wondering, do you know my birthday and what year I was born?
Yeah.
What is it?
20th of November, 1993.
Oh, he's done it.
Fuck.
He's done it.
Franco,
What?
my old man doesn't know mine, so we were sussing whether you knew Lou's, and you've passed with flying colours, to be honest.
Oh, God. Yeah. So, but then how many brothers and sisters have you got?
Mate, I've only got 2 brothers.
Should know.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, no excuses then. No, your dad needs a wind-up.
Yeah, no. You'd reckon after fucking 30-odd years he'd have half an idea, but anyway. That's just life, mate.
Yeah.
Dad, we just got sent
So
by
that's it.
one of the bedwetters has sent in a T-shirt and it's got a photo of fat 8-year-old me and it says, putting the Lou in delusional on the T-shirt.
Oh, dear. You guys are having a bit of fun, aren't you?
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
good
Franco, just while I got you, mate,
Yeah.
run me through just generally how it was raising Lou. Like from
It
your...
was a nightmare.
Fuck, I knew it.
Seriously, it was a nightmare.
Mate,
Yeah. All I can say is she is very lucky she had Jill to look after her, because if it was up to me... Yeah. Have you told him about your broken wrist, Lou?
Oh, yeah, that's a good yarn.
is it?
I'll tell that one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
It's a pretty good one.
Yeah. She turns up at sort of 2 o'clock in the morning, sort of drunk again. Jill was already down in Christchurch and Louise was at home with me,
Yeah.
boot camp Franco. She turns up, Dad, I think I've broken my wrist. Oh, no, you'll be fine. Take a couple of Panadol. So, who cares sort of stuff. So off she goes next morning. Dad, I can't move my thumb. It's really sore. Oh, okay. Well, have you tried any Panadol? Yeah, I've taken better Panadol. Anyway, we ended up taking her to our doctor, to Simon. And he takes one look and says, right, next minute she's in a cast.
Dad didn't believe me.
Yeah, poor parenting.
I've broken it in 2 places.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have believed her either, Frank. I wouldn't feel too bad about
Yeah,
it.
oh, no, yeah.
The boy who cried wolf.
So,
Yeah, correct. Yeah, mate, I knew it a bit. It's actually great getting a bit of an insight from you, mate, just because I knew it would have been hard yakka, but it's good to hear it from the man himself.
Yeah, no, I can confirm that. I can go on sort of on file and sort of document that it was.
We might have to get you on
Yeah.
weekly for a bit of a Lou yarn, mate.
Plenty of stories where that one came from.
Yeah.
Oh, too right. Yeah, boot camp Franco. She
Boot
hated
camp
it.
Franco, yeah. I don't doubt it, mate.
It's what I grew up in.
I don't
Boot Camp
doubt it.
Franco. All right, thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
Appreciate the confirmation and
Okay,
appreciate the
thank you.
yarn.
Yeah. Cheers, Big Rig.
All right, bye.
Yeah,
Ciao,
right.
ciao.
Hooray, mate.
Yeah, see you. Bye.
Right. That's great. That's fucking great. That actually reminds me of a yarn with how you broke your wrist.
Yeah.
Once when I was in Bathurst, we used to skate down Mount Panorama, which is the big fucking racetrack there where
Yeah.
they do the Bathurst 1000 and stuff.
Panorama.
Mount Panorama. So we used to get skateboards and skate down it, and it was fucked up. You know, you'd go basically we'd go down this straight bit where it was like down like that, up a little hill, and then down, and then around some corners down to the start. So you'd get up to like 70 k's an hour on these skateboards. We just wear shorts and like t-shirts and shit, but
It's very dangerous.
it was a lot of fucking fun. And I got this new skateboard. My girlfriend at the time bought me this fucking brand new skateboard. I go, boys, let's go fucking Mount Pan. Let's get this cunt cranking. No worries. So what we do, when you go down the first hill bit, you get your speed up. Then you couldn't really get all the way up, so you'd hitch on the back of a vehicle. So one of the boys would be waiting at the bottom in a car. You'd get down to the car, grab onto the back of the car. He'd drive you up, and then you'd fling yourself off down the other part of the hill. So I'm going hell for leather, and I was like, fuck yeah, I'm going to really test this board out. Flung myself off the car at the peak of the hill, and I'm going down this other bit, and you sort of just, you go like
On
side
a
to side.
skateboard.
On a skateboard. And
This
I
is
go,
full Lords of Dogtown shit.
yeah. And I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to bullet it. So I wasn't going like this. I'm like, I'm just going to bullet it down this bit. And I start getting the shakes on the board. And
It's
I'm like,
70 Ks.
I was going 70 kilometres an hour. And I'm like, holy fuck. I'm getting the shakes. And I'm like, oh my God. And I'm like, I'm fucked. And I'm only getting faster. And then there's like a corner coming up with grass because I went off to the side and all there was cement barriers and I'm like, okay, if I come off there, I'm fucked. If I come off on the tar, there'll be nothing left of me because it'll just like take all my skin off.
Oh, don't fuck.
Probably like, yeah, it would have fucked me up real, but nearly, probably could die, but maybe not. But so I just go, fuck it. As soon as I get to the grass, I'm jumping off. Get to the grass, jump off the skateboard, eat shit straight away because obviously I was going 70 kilometres an hour. Snap my collarbone in half.
Fuck off.
I heard it snap. It was like, when you get a bunch of wet twigs and you go like that? Heard the collarbone snap. I rumble, like probably get a bit concussed. Get up, go up to pick my board up because I know the collarbone snapped. I'm like, fucking cunt. Snap the collarbone, go to pick the board up. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I think my thumb's broken as well. See the scar?
Yeah.
And, oh, fuck, I think my thumb's broken. And my mate Noakesy comes down. He's like, dude. He's like, that was a gnarly tumble, man. And I'm like, I've broken my collarbone. He's like, no, you haven't. And I show him the collarbone. The collarbone's like trying to poke through the skin. And he goes, oh, yep, you've broken your collarbone. Okay. And I'm like, I think I've broken my hand too. Go to hospital. Anyway, we're driving to hospital. My mate Saunders is driving. Now, the collarbone pain is really starting to kick in now because I couldn't feel anything because of the adrenaline and the shock. It's really
telling me that it's just those stories just make me go, ugh.
Yeah, it was pretty fucked. But anyway, we're driving along and Saunders is driving this vehicle to the hospital. And I'm in the back and I'm in real pain, right? Like right now I'm going, oh, fuck, this is bad. This is really bad. This is really bad. And we're going like along the highway a bit in Bathurst and there's like a little walkway and the light turns orange. And he starts to slow for the orange light. And I go, what the fuck are you doing? He goes, it's turned orange. I say, go through it, you fuckhead. It's a walkway. And I'm like getting real. And I'm like, go through it. And he's like, nah. And so he stops at the light. So I'm sitting there in so much pain, fuming. And this bloke has stopped.
Doing,
and someone had obviously just pushed the walk button as they'd walk past. No one was even crossing the road. There's no cameras. I'm like, just go through it. Go through it. And he wouldn't. I'm like, this fuck. So we get to the hospital. I could like nearly barely get out of the car. It was so painful. Get in there and I get up to the front desk. And the bird at the front desk goes, what have you done? She was obviously having a bad day. What have you done? And I said, oh, I've broken my collarbone. I think I've broken my hand. She goes, excuse me, that's what you think you've done? What have you done? And I go, I've come off my skateboard. I think I've broken my collarbone. And I think I've broken my hand. She goes, well, show me. So I pull like my little jumper down and the collarbone's, and she goes, oh, yeah, no, you've definitely broken your collarbone. And I go, yeah, I know, sugar. I'm across it. I'm feeling it.
I can feel the pain.
I can feel it. And the fuckers, mate, I sat in there, broken fucking thing, gave me 2 Panadeine Fort, which did 2/5 of fuck all, got it x-rayed. Anyway, got bandaged up. They x-rayed my thumb and they're like, no, your hand's all good. It's not broken. I go, oh, you beauty. So for the next 2 weeks, because obviously the clavicle's fucked, I had my right hand to do everything. You know what I mean? I could clean myself. I could.
Oh, okay,
yeah. You know what I mean? Then I go for the checkup on the fucking clavicle 2 weeks later. He's like, yeah, mate, it's healing up well. He goes, you've broken your hand. And I go, what? I go, no. The nurse said that I hadn't broken my hand. He goes, no, mate, you've snapped your thumb. You need surgery. And I'd had surgery a couple of months ago on the other side of my hand. And I go, mate, I'm not having surgery. I just had surgery on my other side. And he goes, if you don't have surgery, mate, you will never be able to use your thumb again. And I go, perfect.
Thumbless.
So I had to get surgery.
Wait, how did they get that so wrong?
No idea. Cooked it. But it was a blessing because if I had this in a cast and I had this in a sling, I couldn't move, then my girlfriend at the time, unfortunately, would have had to have assisted me in all realms of my life.
Oh, taking a shit.
Yeah. Which I don't think I could
How
live.
old were you?
20?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a close interaction.
Isn't it? You know what I mean?
That's something perhaps you prefer to do on your own.
But because the cast that they put on me was a big fat fucker.
Yeah.
And so I was literally like, because by that stage I could sort of start to use my left hand and move it slowly. It was a long process, but it was a lot better than having to get someone else.
Bloody hell, mate.
Mate, it was a rough
I hope you don't skateboard anymore.
I don't. But I did.
That's
Stupidly
terrifying.
though, when I was still in a sling, I didn't want to scare myself off the mountain. So I go, fuck it. My mate Zach Pritchard, I go, Zach, take me to the mountain, dude. I'm going to go down it again. And he's like, "Are you sure, dude? This is pretty stupid." I'm like, "Nah, I don't want to be wigged out by it. I want to just fucking overcome my fear." And went down at it again in a sling, and
skateboard.
Yeah, and was that close to coming off again. Like to
You're
the point
a
I was
fucking
running.
idiot.
I was running on my tippy toes, and I go, "Okay, Zach, I don't think that's enough." He's like, "Yeah, I think we go home, buddy." It was very close.
No, silly senorita.
Just young, dumb, and full of friendly people.
Yeah, okay. You want Hingey Wingeys?
Yes.
This guy said my best celebrity impression.
Right, this is David Attenborough commenting on people breaking lockdown rules. In a time where you should be out less than your bins, these cunts are out more than the fucking moon. Stay the fuck home.
I love it.
That's
I love
a perler.
it. It's so good.
Very good impression.
Very good. Can you do a David Attenborough?
Don't think so. I'd love to hear you try it.
And I am seeing the elephants from far away mating.
Your David Attenborough is scarily close to your Voldemort.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Looking over.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing. The leopard, no,
It's good.
the leopard sleeps in the field whilst being watched by a lioness. The leopard is unaware of his presence, but
You're getting into character.
I'm just trying to
the
figure
way
it
you're
out.
like popping yourself up, kind of.
the leopard is overwhelmed by. It's more Nigel Thornberry, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
I reckon I could get
Hi,
Attenborough.
I'm Eliza. I've got a mom, a dad,
No
and a
one.
sister.
No,
There
no.
is Donnie.
Lou.
We found him.
Lou.
Darwin, he found us. About our house, it moves all over the world.
Lou.
Because my mom shoots her nature show, and my dad shoots
Cut it off.
No.
Cut it off.
But between you and me,
Cut it
something
off,
amazing
Dior.
happened. And now I can talk to animals. It's really cool, but totally secret. And you know what?
Oh, fuck
Life's
me.
never been the same.
Lou.
That's impressive,
No,
Jarch.
it is. I'm fucking remembering
It's
shit.
very impressive.
You are-
It's very some would say it's very impressive. No, I sound like I'm trying to
Lou
listen to you.
sounds like a prick.
Hi, everyone. I'm David Attenborough.
Hold on. You've got to guess what David Attenborough is talking about.
Okay.
She rolls about on the beach, barely being able to lift herself. Her parents feeding her raspberry twisters and curly whirlies. She's eaten a full bag of chips already, nay, 4 bags of chips. She lies there, bathing, stealing the sunlight from the other children. They lay there, pastely white and emaciated, whilst this fucking pig is flat out. Who do you think I'm talking about? 8-year-old Lou. Yeah, you did right.
Stealing the sunlight from all the children. Oh, my God. It's amazing.
Thanks, buddy.
Sorry. Okay. One more Hingey Wingy. This guy said, guess the song.
Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough now.
Gives me a bit of PTSD from the
Yeah,
karaoke.
I
evening.
dare say it would. He sounded a little crook as well doing that.
A bit of a cough.
I like that.
He's got that lingering cough I've had for 2 months.
Fucking, it's going around. I like
didn't
that.
mind that.
I liked it because it
I
was
like
so
it.
bad.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. When it's so bad and they know it's funny.
He's got to be a funny fucker, that bloke. He's got to be a funny
Out of all
fucker.
of them, I would swipe yes to the David Attenborough guy. That's hilarious.
Very good impression.
Very good.
Them out more than the fucking moon. That's fucking funny. That's great stuff.
Would you like to do the Bedwetters
A hotline.
Hotline?
I would.
Hey, Big Dicks, Jarchy. It's a Mad Butcher from Walker, mate. Just got a little red light, green light for you here. Me and the missus on the veranda, having a drink and just trying to organise me 40th. So what do you guys reckon about 40th? Is it a big issue, the 40th? I don't think so, but so no one's organising 20th, so why 40th? A bit of feedback would be good.
Mate, I reckon the big 4-0's a perler. Shout out to the boys in Walker too.
21st, 30th and 40th and 50th and 60th.
Yeah, I reckon 40's a show.
It's a big one.
Yeah, mate, I reckon 40's a show. I reckon you fucking, because you it's like, that's an established birthday. You know what I mean? You're properly into bloody, well, you're probably into adulthood at fucking 20, but like, so. You're settled.
Why is the 21st a thing and not the 20th? Because in America, that's when you can drink.
I dare say so.
Right, so it's 21st, 30th, and then so on.
I dare say
Definitely big bad dog from Walker. You better have a 40th and you better invite us.
Mate, put on a fucking show. Yeah, 100%.
We'll go to that, get wasted, and then do the hard day's work.
Do a day of work. Yeah, mate.
It's been a hard day's night.
No one asked for that.
And I've been working.
Yeah, rip in, bruh. Fucking drill it.
Please.
Drill it.
Okay.
Hey, how's it going? So I was just listening to last week's episode of We Mean Well, and it got to the dog names. And when I tell you that I spat out my coffee when I heard you guys say Clive the Corgi, because I don't know if it does cool, but it's equally just as random. But I've got a Rottweiler called Clive, and
that suits.
I think he does think that he's a human.
That's
yeah. Anyway, fucking have a good one, lad.
Fuck yeah, thanks, sis.
I like Clive the Roddy.
Clive suits a Roddy. Big Clive.
Clive.
Yeah.
Hello, Clive.
Clive is. I fucking love that, mate. I'd just love to call Clive in a dog park. Big Roddy comes bounding up to you. G'day, Clive.
Hey, Clive, how are you?
Not enough Clives in the world.
I think Clive's a dying breed.
Bring back Clive. Yeah, now people are calling their fucking babies like moonshine and shit. Just bring back Clive and shit, you know what I mean?
I'd like to see you try and name your child Clive. Okay, one more from the biddies.
Two more.
Okay.
G'day, fellas. It's Jarchy, king of the Bedwetters. Just wanted to say, Lou, your singing sounds like a fucking dog. I've only got one thing I want to say to you, and that's, shut the fuck up, Senorita.
Hey, nothing makes for a good phone call like fucking power tools fucking operating in the background.
That's amazing.
But we got that. Shut the fuck up, Senorita.
Shut the fuck up, Senorita. Each to their own. Some people enjoy the singing.
No, they
He
fucking
obviously
don't.
didn't.
Gee whiz, they do not.
Okay, one more from the biddies.
Boy, bedwetters, red or green light, jacking off while driving.
Red?
Green.
No, that's highly dangerous.
Depends. If you're driving through the Nullarbor, what else are you going to do?
Watch the road?
Or watch the road whilst watching porn and crank the jank.
Absolute red. Dangerous, inappropriate.
Yeah.
Pull over if you must.
Yeah, pull over. Yeah, I'm actually responsible wanking and driving. Pull over.
There needs to be a road safety ad about that.
There should be a little a pull-in area where you can pull yourself off. Pull in to pull off. So it's like a little.
Wait till you get to the destination.
It's like a little rest wanking area.
Just wait till you get to the destination.
Some people can't. You know, blokes can get. It's a higher risk of testicular cancer if you don't masturbate regularly.
Just
so it's
pull
a health.
over, but I don't think there needs to be a designated wanking
I think
area.
there should be a sign saying pull in to pull off. You guys get in there. And it's just a line of blokes in their cars respectively just cranking. And I think that's probably responsible. It's more of a responsible way to... So you're not cranking and driving. I think this is... I might bring this up in my local government.
You run for mayor.
I think I'm going to run for my local electorate. And I'm going, we need more pull in to pull off roadside bays around the city.
I'm going red on that.
I'm fully green.
Okay. Each to their own. Oh, thanks, Bedwetters. Thanks for joining us for the second ep for your Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so next week we'll be asking for some more bedwetter stuff. So we'll ask some stories. We'll put out on the Instagram a question.
Yeah.
Some stories from the beddies.
Yep. This was like obviously our first one, so it was relatively experimental. But that's the game moving forward.
Yep.
You guys, we want you guys as involved as possible
We hope you enjoyed the
because we love you guys.
first of the second ep.
We hope
Love
you
you so
enjoyed
much.
the second. If you get, I just actually did want to say, you guys, honestly, if you ever see, whenever you get out of, so
It's okay, I'll say it.
yeah, you
whenever you get out of your car, just make sure to always check the rear vision mirror.
yeah, and pull off if you're gonna wank. Pull off
Don't
to the
do that.
side if you're gonna.
It's not. We're not encouraging that. Anyway,
All right.
ciao, ciao. We'll
Hooroo.
see you next Wednesday.
Catch you, mob.
Bye-bye.